Hi there. Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today, we're featuring probably one of the most legendary morning men in New York radio. His name? Harry Harrison. Harry started out in New York on WMCA, then eventually he moved over to WABC in the late 60s and sat there doing the morning show as New York's morning mayor until 1979, and then kept his act going on CBS-FM for decades. Harry Harrison was that warm morning personality everyone loved with their cup of coffee. If you've never had a chance to hear Harry Harrison from his early days, check him out on 57 WMCA, New York.
Time 5 to noon time. And don't forget that Jack Spector 1, then Dandy Dan at 4, Gary Stevens tonight. Oh, Gary's having his troubles. You think you've got troubles? Gary Stevens has a fish that gets seasick.
We love you, Beatles. Oh, yes, we do.
Tonight, play Beatles Stakes for your free Beatles tickets. Tonight on the Gary Stevens Show, on your official Beatles station in New York.
WMCA,
Hi, this is Coppertone's Hollywood correspondent Army Archerd visiting Mary Ann Mobley.
And don't forget a Coppertone 10. You heard it first on WMCA. Waiting to hear from Mike Mulligan, Albert Street, East Meadow, New York. With that sweatshirt, Club Plaza 29944. Gene Pitney's new one.
The eyes of the world. I'm a loser, just wasting my...
Looking through the eyes of love, Gene Pitney is new one. Heard first, of course, on Good Guy Radio, Radio WMCA. And atta boy, Michael Mulligan, Albert Street, East Meadow, New York. Just want a good guy sweatshirt Saturday morning. Harry Harrison program.
Okay, kids. All together now.
The delicious differences. Parquet is the extra goodness of Kraft.
Oh, great. And when they ask you why you're singing the Parquet song?
Because Parquet margarine tastes better.
Because Parquet's made by Kraft. Because Parquet's extra, extra good.
John, honey, I know you love being a Parquet salesman, but don't you think organizing a Little People Singing in Margarine Society is being a little too crafty?
Forward march. The delicious differences.
I'll leave him alone. It's good therapy. Hey, morning is gone, huh? Good afternoon. Saturday, Harry Harrison Show. Talk to you after Frank and the News now on WMCA, New York.
This is WMCA, New York.
WMCA.
This is Frank Costa, and I have news for you. This report brought to you by Rheingold Extra Dry, New York City's largest selling beer. The French news agency reports that French fighter planes chased down an American military plane which it said flew over an atomic plant, and the plane was invited to return to its base in Germany. Warm and humid today with a high in the 80s, but lower at the beaches. Low tonight, 65 to 70. Partly cloudy and cool tomorrow afternoon with a high near 80. The wind is from the southwest at 8 miles an hour. The humidity is 71%. The WMCA Midtown temperature, 78 degrees. The top news in the hour: French Air Force fighters intercepted an American military plane that flew over a secret uranium plant in southern France, and the U.S. plane reportedly was invited to return to its base in Germany. Frank Costa with all the news by all means, brought to you by Rheingold Extra Dry, New York City's largest selling beer. More news at 12:30 on The Good Guys Show with Harry Harrison. This is WMCA New York, a member of the Strauss Broadcasting Group.
Home of the Good Guys.
That's terrific. WMCA.
And now Mars Candies presents the Snickers Serenade Extra, that feline virtuoso. Mr. Kitten on the keys himself.
Hello, Pussycat.
Harrison back with a hit on WMCA. Strange Love. I Want Candy. Mars Snickers, of course. 5 afternoons, Saturday. Let's swing with the Good Guys. Patty Duke, Jay and the Americans, the Righteous Brothers, Gary Lewis and the Playboys, and more on the final hour here of the Harry Harrison Show. It's 7 past noon, 78 degrees. The Strange Love's there. They want candy. 11 in the Good Guys survey this week.
Double their life.
Everco, if you want one. These vital parts of your car to go. The only one. the American Oil Company.
You know, our water supply is pouring right down the drain. Why not be a good guy? Save water.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy was not a myth.
Lenny Wells still up there, number 9 in the Good Guys survey this week on WMCA, darling. Take me back. We'll take them back. Lenny and a lot of other good guys will be coming back from their 2 weeks at Camp Drum, I think probably tomorrow. So welcome back, fellas. It's 81 degrees. It's 12 past noon. Clouding up later on. Chance of occasional showers or thunder showers this evening through tomorrow morning. Warm and humid today, high in the upper 80s, lower at the beaches. If that's where you're going or where you are, take the Good Guys. Low tonight, 65 to 70. Cloudy and cooler tomorrow afternoon with a high near 80 again. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer and roll out the Hires root beer, too. Next time you sit down to a soft drink and all of a sudden discover that somehow or other you're tired of that same old taste, that's the signal that tells you it's high time for Hires. High time for Hires root beer with a taste that's out of the ordinary, a round, rich flavor strictly its own. Hires looks good, sparkling and bright as it pours foaming into the glass. And Hires feels good, refreshing and lively as it tingles on your tongue. And best of all, Hires tastes good with a richly satisfying flavor no other soft drink has. A flavor that stands up big by itself or blends beautifully with good things to eat. So if you haven't tried Hires root beer lately, isn't it high time you got back to taste for a change, huh? Get a 6-pack of Hires in the colorful new carton when you're shopping maybe today at the supermarket, huh? Hires root beer, high time!
WMCA, yeah, yeah.
Jay and the Americans, number 3 in that Good Guys survey, WMCA, that you hear every day with Dandy Dan Daniel at poolside. It'll be nice to be poolside today with Dandy Dan at 4, huh? Right after Jack Spector, before Gary Stevens. Harry Harrison after O'Brien, every day 10 to 1, WMCA. Time right now is 12:16. It's 81 degrees. More birthdays on the 17th day of July, 1965. Some good guys over in Jersey. Happy birthday, little Dawn White. She's 2 years old. And also happy birthday to Jean Hurunka.